Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sallystampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I am bringing you my perfectly angled box. It's a really pretty box. It's a decent size. I don't know if you'd fit a mini bottle of wine in there. I'm not sure if it's tall enough. I haven't tried, but it's a good size. Hand cream or maybe some jewellery or even some socks or something rolled up. You could alter out the colours and things like that, but it's a really cute box, and if I slide this off you can see it opens like so. So it's still just a standard box, and then the lid just sits over the top like so. A little belly band of ribbon just for a change. Try and get this on. Oh no, I just popped it. Hang on, let's just get it in place. So yes, maybe don't reuse your belly band. Okay, we'll sort that out shortly. But yes, so that is your gorgeous box. Now, unfortunately, I did start filming and then I realised that I'd written my measurements down wrong. So I have already made my base up. But all you need is a piece of card that is 10 by 6, 25 by 15. Score all the sides at 2 inches, which is 5 centimetres, and then create your tabs with the 4 corners and just adhere it together, and that's how you'll get your base. It's really quite simple, just a basic box. And then you need this bit because this is for the lid. So for your lid you need a piece of DSP that is 10 by 12 inches, 25 by 30.5 centimetres. On the short side we're going to score at 2, 4, 6 and 8 inches, and that is 5, 10, 15 and 20 centimetres. And then on the long side you're going to score at 2, 8 1/8 and 10 1/8, and in centimetres that will be 5, 20.3 and 25.3. And then we're going to fold and burnish, and this is hard on this paper because I can't actually see where those score lines are. Hopefully you'll be able to see better on your DSP, and you'll notice that I'm actually using the darker side on this one. Usually I'm straight to use this lighter side, but I thought I'd mix things up a little bit and go with the dark side. So, and any Star Wars fans out there, well, is it Star Wars dark side? Yes. So yeah. Right, so once you've done all of that you then need to do some cutting. So where you have the single panel here, so you've got a double section here and a single. So on the single part here, we are going to cut away the 2 squares either side, and you're left with just a single square. Crikey, I really can't see my score lines very well here. So we'll cut all the way along, so you're just left with that single square in the centre. So we'll take those away. Okay, so you're just left with 1 square, and then at the top here we're going to cut down each section here down to the second horizontal score line. And if these are wonky, I'm going to apologise, but it's really tricky to see on this paper. Okay, so once you've done that, the 2 outermost pieces we're going to cut away completely. Then these 3 you have left, so these 2 outer ones you're now going to cut across the score line, or slightly shorter if you wish, and wedge them. And the same on this one here, so cross that score line and wedge the sides. Okay, once you've done that, you should now be left with this shape. Then what I want you to do is grab a long ruler and your scoring tool, and you're going to go underneath your tab here. You're going to go from the score line's corner, just here, down to this corner here. So we're going to score down like so, and we're going to repeat that on the opposite side. Okay, once you've done that, fold your paper, flip your paper over, and then fold along that line so we've got your angle in. Same here. And then whilst your paper's down, I think I'm going to use a crikey. I'm going to use a red pen so that hopefully you'll see a bit better. Well, what I want to do is put my ruler from the corner here where that score line is, and you can line it up with the whole of the score line there, so you're level with this top bit here, and we're going to draw a line, and then I want to do exactly the same now from this edge here up to this edge. So again, line your ruler up and draw your line. Okay, so you can now see hopefully across and down, and then you're going to repeat that on this side. So again, line it all up with that score line, and the same here. There we go. Then once you've done that, your scissors or trimmer or whatever you want to use, and you're going to cut along that line. And the same for this one here. We're going to cut all the way along that line. As I say, I've done mine in red so you can see it, but you can use a pencil if you need to. And then repeat again on the other side. And cut down here. Okay, so you'll now be left with this bizarre shape, and that's really the simplest part of it. So flip it over. Where this part folds over, you need to adhere that down. So add some adhesive to your panel there and fold that over. And I'm just going to use my bone folder to sort of spread it and flatten it, and likewise on this piece here. Again, fold it over and flatten it. And then you want to create your box end here, so we're going to add adhesive to the backs of these tabs here. And when you do these, bring this up, and if you lift this end up, ensure that this fold here is level with the edge of your paper here. Okay, so press that down, and then we'll bring this one in, and again make sure these edges line up like so. And I've got adhesive on here again. I'm just going to bring a scrap piece in to lay over the top because I don't want to get it stuck. And then this little piece here just folds inside. Now it is slightly shorter by a fraction. If you want to cut another piece out, then feel free. It is 2 by 2 inches, 5 by 5 centimetres, but you'd probably want to just take a little smidge off just to make sure it fits tightly. And again, I'm using my bone folder just to press those down. And then you bring your base in here, add adhesive to this part here. There very gently add some adhesive, making sure I get to the edges. And then you can either pop your box in that way, like so, and then you can just fold this end up onto there, and then you can open it out and again press inside just to get it all in the right place. But there is your beautiful box, made up and super pretty. And then you just need to do your decoration. So I've got this natural finish ribbon, which will work as long as you don't pull at it too much like I did. So I used a little piece of tear and tape, which I've not used for so long, but I just got a small piece of it and I just popped that on the edge of my ribbon here. I'm going to trim off that mess just there, and then take the edge off, the backing off, sorry, off here. It's a little bit fiddly when you're on ribbon, but it does work. And then again, box in. There's my adhesive side. Bring this over and line it up, and then you can just use your scissors to trim any excess off. And then last but not least, I have some cardstock here, and I can never remember this one, Label Me Lovely Punch, which can come out like so. And obviously this one was heat embossed onto black. We do have black embossing, but I'm just going to go with Memento for this one. And I've used Hydrangea Haven. I have not used this one for so long, but it has a lovely sentiment on it, which was You Make Me Smile, which I thought was really lovely. So I'm just going to stamp that in the centre there. And then there is these lovely little flowers and a teeny tiny leaf. So pop one there and one down there, and then this little dinky leaf, so one there. I might go one there, and I might just pop another one there. And that's, whoops, that was nearly a disaster. And then all I need to do, I actually used some glue dots on here. So one that side, and one this side. And then, crumbs, it's really sticky. Pop that over the join of my ribbon. And it just seems to fit as well, which is nice. And then I had to go back to the iridescent rhinestones. And I just added a couple of the little ones to the centre of these flowers. And I think they are super cute. And I hope you like these boxes. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all very soon.